There's now 8 billion people in the world. About half of them are online. More and more are coming online every day, and the rate at which information is being created is outpacing current data forensics interrogation capabilities. Where previously it may take days, weeks, months, and sometimes years to get through backlog, new methods, procedures, and technologies are going to be needed to move organizations into the future to handle this volume of data. It's going to require organizations to be able to process data at the edge in the environments where that information matters most. We're also going to need to make that capability easier to use. Here at ArcPoint Forensics, our first attempt at solving that problem was ATRIO. A small, portable, easy to use, automated, fast triage capability that can be used by people with a wide range of technical proficiencies at the edge in their environment where that information matters most. Operators can now field this capability easily and quickly, filtering out valuable information before it gets sent back to a forensics lab for further processing. Now, a much wider range of technical skill sets will be able to perform an initial triage that gives organizations the opportunity to collect more data, hopefully with better information in those data sets. It's automated, so there's no downtime between manually task switching and running additional tools. There's a tool queue. It will automatically run through all of those as fast as it possibly can. Additionally, it runs tasks in parallel. So the acquisition process is now in parallel with the extraction and exploitation process. So as it's acquiring a drive, it will be extracting and parsing data of relevance and automatically outputting that to the user. This saves steps and it saves time. So instead of performing step 1 and then step 2, you're now performing step 1 and 2 at the same time, shrinking that timeline down to when the user can start looking at data to find information of relevance. Additionally, ATRIO is smart. It understands some of the data sets that it's looking to process and the hardware capabilities of the system that's currently in use. It will break up those data sets and then run multiple instances of a tool against subsets of data at the same time to maximize system resources. In an example where we're extracting EXIF data from 6,000 multimedia files, we ran EXIF tool in a loop against all of those files. It took 5 minutes and 30 seconds. On ATRIO running the same hardware, those 6,000 files that had previously taken 5 minutes and 30 seconds finished in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Additionally, on the back end, when it comes to actually reviewing the data, there's no additional software that's needed. There's not a big learning curve. People of all skill sets will now be able to access information from the output of ATRIO that they wouldn't have previously been able to access because it was too difficult or complicated to run some of those technical tools that are now automated with ATRIO. Fortunately, the wheels of progress don't stop, and we here at ArcPoint Forensics are excited to announce the Mark II. There's a handful of great benefits that we're excited to announce with this new product. This unit jumps from 6 CPU cores to 12 CPU cores. And we've seen up to 60% faster CPU tool processing on this unit over the previous generation. Bulk extractor, for example, we've seen a hair over 59% improvement over the last generation. In addition to the advanced CPU processing capability, there's also a 15% improvement in AI processing performance. It also comes with a gunmetal Cerakote finish for durability. And last but not least, it comes with built-in eGPU modularity. In the future, when we release an eGPU, you'll be able to connect that directly to the back of ATRIO and get up to what we expect to be at least 1,000% faster AI processing. The idea for ATRIO came out of the desire to solve the problem of too much data and not enough people to process it. One of the things that we're trying to do is enable more people in more places to process more data. This can also help alleviate the burden on backlog. With those initial investigators being able to process, triage, and evaluate that information rapidly and in their environment, they'll be able to pre-filter the information that then gets sent to the lab. If there's something of interest, they can highlight that and send that to the technical expert for further evaluation. It will also allow them to filter out information that's not relevant or possibly be able to advance their investigation sooner without having to wait for that backlogged turnaround time. It's also fully automated and comes with a bunch of convenience features baked in. So busy technical professionals can use this for initial triage and more importantly, free up their main system and time to perform analysis. We wanted the information to be as easy to consume as possible. So the reporting is easy to parse. We have built-in tools like AI to help highlight pictures of people, guns, license plates, nudity, things that might have previously been buried is now brought to the forefront and highlighted for that investigator. As organizations look to build out their future forensics capabilities, we seriously hope that you will consider ATRIO as a product to help augment your current solutions. With more people being able to process more data in more environments and more locations, with more eyes on that data, organizations will be able to find key pieces of information faster, more accurately, and in the environments where that data matters the most. Thank you for your time, and please feel free to reach out with any questions.